Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp, and I have a quick hit for you. I have a couple of scriptures out of the book of Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, the 6th chapter, the 18th and the 19th verse. The 19th verse is going to be more the focal point. Okay, so this is Sirach chapter 6, verse 18. It says, "My son, gather instruction from thy youth up." So really, we're supposed to be learned from our youth up, and from the source of instructions, which comes from the Bible. Okay? Now, to translate this over to where we at right now, this particular verse, we all was in the world bugged out at one point under this man's, Esau's, indoctrination. Okay, and we received the incorrect instructions from the wrong source or sources. All right? Or sometimes the right source, because they had come out of the scriptures, but they're not giving us the right instructions based upon or they'll, hold up the scriptures as if, we're to live by this book, but then don't give us none of the instructions out of it, So we all came out of the world, those of us that are teachers, all right? And the scriptures tell us you got to come in as a newborn babe, okay? Desiring the sincere milk of the word. That's out of the mouth of Peter. 2 Peter 2:2. All right? So we actually come in this thing, you got to come in the mindset that you don't know nothing and get starting over, right? And then the Most High brought majority of the brothers in the fold of this truth at a young age in our youth. All right? And we're supposed to be getting instructions from the Bible. That's the instruction book. Even when it comes to the teaching, which is the biggest thing we're supposed to be doing right now, is pushing the word, right? Well, the scriptures give the instruction to do that. So reading on, it says, "So shall thou find wisdom till thine old age." And that's true. You come in as a youthful, you start gathering the instructions, and then you get filled with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding all the way up until an old age. And I'm speaking in terms of old in the knowledge, not your actual age. Okay? Verse 19, Ecclesiasticus 6:19, it says, "Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth." The plowing and sowing, it says, "Come unto her." To her is the wisdom, as one that ploweth and soweth, because to receive the benefits. Well, let me finish reading real quick. "And wait for her good fruits." Let me read that again. "Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits." So the her is the wisdom. And it says, "Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth." So in order to get the wisdom, which is the fruits, the wisdom and the understanding, that's the good fruits, right? You got to sow and plow, or plow then sow, in order to get the good fruit. Well, in order to get the wisdom and understanding, we have to plow and sow on a spiritual level, which is reading, watching the videos of your teachers. It's a great millstone. All right, that doctrine. That's the not the name, but the doctrine. The doctrine that's being taught at Great Millstone. Okay. You have to watch the videos. You have to learn the breakdowns. You have to go study your notes. We should be taking notes, right? And you go and you study your notes. You're reading. You're looking up words. You're going into the Hebrew, going into the Greek, going into some Latin. All right. So forth. Going into geography, going into the prophetic breakdowns. All right. That's the plowing and sowing, and then you're waiting for her good fruits is once you got it down. Now you know this information. In other words, like it says in the book of Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, eat the roll, which the roll is the scriptures, you know, eat it up in your mind spiritually. All right. Or can food for the thought, food for spirit. So we're spiritually eating, right? And then go out. Once you get that knowledge, get full, right? You get the nourishment from the food. You go out and you teach. All right. So over here where it says, or it talks about plowing and sowing, and sow it, and waiting for the good fruit. Yeah. Once you put in the work, then you know the breakdowns. Okay. You come up on a level to teach. That's what that's dealing with. It says, "For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon." Yeah, because you don't gotta study and put in the work to the point of exhaustion to where you damn near about to kill yourself before you um, see some product of the work you put in. Okay? Because you're more so going to be getting charged in the process of plowing and sowing. The Most High going to cause that turnover from that work being put in to happen quick. In other words, that's why a brother, for an example, a brother is able to come in into the truth or become part of the ministry and built up. Or I'll say this, really before you become part of a camp, and you say you're on the other side, you learning. If you come out there and you diligent, and you go home, watch the videos and study and put in the work, you plow and you sow it, in 6 months to a year, you should be on a level to teach. And brothers have done that. That's pretty much the thing over here at Great Millstone. And I'm not pushing to, come in and run 100 miles per hour and then try to get too deep, and you burn yourself out. What I'm saying is according to the scriptures, when we put in the work, the Most High is rewarding us with fruit quick. You reading, you're learning, you're getting charged up. You're studying, you're learning breakdowns, you're getting charged up. Or you're bearing fruit. Fruit's popping up. You do some plowing over here, some sowing, and then the fruit's springing up quick. To where a brother could come up on a level to be able to teach within 6 months to a year or better. You'd have to put in, like, for example, in how they teach us in the world, you gotta go to, in general, just dealing with knowledge. You go to college, right? Where you go all through grade school. That's what? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11, 12 years of this fool system, and you don't know shit. Learn all kind of, well, if you applied yourself and you went and took school actual serious, you know, you don't learn shit. A bunch of useless fucking information for the most part. Outside of math, reading, English, some science, some of the science, like some, for example, like chemistry. You can learn some in chemistry, right? Then you go off to college. And now you spend another 4 years to 8 years, depending on what you're going to school for. Get all this knowledge and you get this grand, big, great title. And you have to put in all these years. So you add all them years up, you're talking, 16 to 18 years. And you still don't know shit. The fruit that you've been bearing for all the work you put in really don't amount to nothing. It's bad fruit. That's why the scriptures say over here, it talks about good fruit. You put in that work and you wait for good fruit. You see? And you don't got to toil and laboring to get it. Yes, we do got to work because we got to work into the duration of this society going down, until we delivered up out of here. So we got to pace ourselves. When in the midst of the pace, the Most High is rapidly increasing us. Okay? So I'm going to stop right there, Lord willing. This video was edifying. And until the next one, I say shalom.